In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hi, my wonderful students. How are you? I hope you and your family are safe and well. Today in this video, we are going to check your homework. Language book, page 18 and practice book, page 10 and 11. Are you ready for this? Okay. Now, please go to your language book to page 18. Language book, page 18. Let us see what do we have. The first question is sequencing a process. The first question about sequencing a process or a step. Here how the rain falls. Here we have steps. Number the sentences in the correct order. The first step is the sun heats up water in river, lakes and sea. What is the second? When the sun hits the water of the river, lakes and sea, the water gets warm, it becomes water vapor. This is number 2. And then number 3 is after the water gets warm, what's going to happen? The water vapor rises and meets cooler air. This is number 3. After the water vapor meets cooler air, what's happened? The water vapor forms clouds. It starts to form clouds. And number 5 is the wind moves the clouds. Some clouds float above the land. This is number 5. What after the clouds? Some of the cloud float above the land. What's going to happen? The water vapor cools and turns back into droplets. This is number 6. Please focus. After the water vapor cools and turns back into droplets, what's going to happen? The droplets join together and get big and heavy. This is number 7. And the last step is they fall as rain. They refer to the droplets that join together. Droplets of vapor, or this is number 8. Okay, let us go to question 2. Discuss the answers to these questions. Look at the pictures and information on page 17. Again, go back to page 17 in the language book. Which clouds are wispy? Which clouds are? Go to the picture and see. Picture number what? 3. Number 3, the clouds are wispy. Which clouds are flat at the bottom? Which clouds are flat at the bottom? Picture number 1. Which clouds are very tall? Picture number 2. Which clouds are flat and gray? What? 4. You are right. Then let us go here. Question number 2. Which clouds usually mean the weather will be fine? Picture number. In what picture usually mean the weather will be fine? What picture number? We have 2 pictures that showed us the weather was fine. It is picture number 1 and picture number 3. Right. B. Which clouds are storm clouds? Which clouds? Number 2. Picture number 2. And the last one, which clouds usually mean that it will rain? Of course, it is number 4. Let us go to page 10 in the practice book. Are you ready? Okay. Now here they have question number 1. Read page 16 again in the language book. Match the beginning and ending of each sentence. Here we have from 1 to 6, beginning of some sentences, and from A to F, ending of some sentences. Are you ready? We are going to match. Let us see. When water gets warm, the book answer number D for us. It evaporates into water vapor. When water gets warm, it meets cooler air. The beginning of 2, when water vapor rises, what's going to happen? It meets cooler air. This is number 3. You are right. You are so clever. Number 3, the beginning of the sentence. When water vapor cools, where is the end of the sentence? It turns back into droplets of liquid. Very good. Excellent. Number 4, the beginning. These droplets of liquid do what? Form clouds. Very good. Excellent. Number 5, clouds are moved. How did the clouds move? By the wind. How? By the wind. A. The last one, when the droplets get big and heavy, what's going to happen? They fall as rain. This is the last one. Excellent. You are so good, my nice student. Okay, now let us see the second question. My second question, or the second question is, read page 17 again. Go back to your language book. What do the clouds look like in the picture? In the pictures, because there are more than one. Here, do you remember what we said about phrase? Phrase is a group of words that give sense but not complete sense. By the way, look like is a phrase. We know that look like means to have an appearance that is very similar to someone or something. Have you got this? Of course, here they want us to have an appearance for something. Picture number 1. The clouds look like what? They look like cotton wool. Cotton wool. Number 2, picture number 2, the clouds look like they are tall. Picture number 2, they are tall. Picture number 3, these clouds look what? Wispy. They are long and thin. Repeat. And the last one, picture number 4, these clouds are flat and gray in color. Where do we find them? All over. It covers the sky. Now let us go to picture number 3. What type of weather do these clouds bring? They mean the clouds at the previous question. Picture number 1, the clouds bring what? They bring fine weather, calm weather. Fine weather. They here refer to the clouds, the shape of the clouds. They bring fine weather. Number 2, they bring what? They bring storm. Picture number 2, they bring storm. Picture number 3, they bring fine weather again. In picture number 3, it's fine weather again. Okay, here complete sentence. Picture number 4, they bring what? They bring rain. Picture number 4, they bring rain. Let us go back to the language book to page 18. Question 1, write each set of words in alphabetical order. Each set, this is set number 1, set number 2, set number 3 till 5. And in each set, we have about 4 words. We are going to arrange them in alphabetical order. Before we start, we must first know the alphabet and its correct order. Means that the same sequence as the letters of the alphabet from A to Z. And a good example for this is the dictionary. Any dictionary, when you see all the words in the dictionary are arranged due to alphabetical order. Here, first the A's word, then comes the B's word, then the C's word, then the D's word, then the E's, then the F, and blah 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 blah. So a good example. So as we said, a good example for alphabetical order is dictionaries. All the dictionaries you find, they arrange them in alphabetical. First the A words, then the B till Z. This is to make it easier for us to use the dictionary, okay? I want to talk about this. The questions that we may find in alphabetical order. We have many types. This one. To put words in alphabetical order, we should look at the first letter of each word. If each word, the beginning of each word differs from the other, we are going to check the first letter of each word. This. And then we are going to see the order. A comes before S and G. So I put the first word is up, and then is it G or S? G, of course. Then comes the last one is sun. Or if more than one word starts with the same letter, we should look at the second letter of the word. Come on, again, I'm going to give you an example like fish. These are my words, farm and fox. and fox. Okay, all these three words have common F. So how can I differentiate? By checking their second letter, because they differ in their second letters. So here I, A, O. Which one is first? Farm, and then fish, and the last one is fox. Again, we can have, in some cases, you need to look at the third letter. Do you know why? If two or more words have the same first and second letter, like this, we have cool, then we have coin, and then we have coal. Here, they are common C, they have common C, then they have common O, but they differ in the third one. Look here, here it has O, this coin has I, and cold. Now let us check which letter is the first. O, I, O. Which one comes before the other? Coin, and then cold, and the last one is cool. Okay, now let us go to our question, please. In our question here, we have, where's my pencil? I missed my pencil. Here is my pencil. Here, let us arrange this word. Here we have about 4 words have common S. So we have to check the second letter of each. Here, which one? C, because E comes the first, then the second letter, K, the third is T in storm, and the last one, sun, U is the last letter. Here again, we have all the 4 start with common R. Here, because I have R-A-I-N, here again I have A-R-I-N, I have to check these 2 and then go to the others. So here, I have to check the 4th letter. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th. Here I have E, but here I don't have. So rain is before rained. Rain is before rain. Then I'm going to compare these 2. I have R-I, R-I. So I have to check the second letter, V and S. Which letter comes before the other? V comes before S, or S comes before E? Of course, S comes first, so, and then the last word is river. Have you got this? Have you got this? Now here again we have common C. Let us go to the second letter, O, L, O, O. Here we are going to have cloud, cloud. After cloud we have coming. After coming we have cooler. And the last word is cools. Here T. Which one? Checking the second. A word, tall. After tall come these. TH we pronounce it as the. These. And then today. And the last word is top. Let us go W. Let us check the second. E, A, I again. Here, which one is the first? Water. A, because A comes before E. And then weather. And then let us compare these 2. W, I. Let us check the third. N and S. Which one comes before the other? Wind. And then the last word is wispy. Have you got this? Now let us go back to page 11. To page 11 in your practice book. Let us see what do we have. Can you find the missing letters here? The first letter in each pair of words is missing here. This is 1 pair means 2. Number 1, we have 2 words with missing letter. Okay? Use the letters in the box to work out what is it. The letters are S, C, T, W, R. Here, because we have N, the first letter is R and R again. What I'm going to add here, I'm going to add it there. Here, C, then W, and then W. And then T for top and tall. C for cooler and C for cold. Okay, now let us go to question number 2. You have made 10 words. These are 10 words because we have from 1 to 5 and another, so 2 by 5 plus 5 equal 10. So you have made 10 words. Put the words you have made in alphabetical, or these 10 words, we are going to arrange them in alphabetical order. Let us start with the beginning of the letter C, T, W, S, R. Which one is the first? C. I have 2 words start with C, so I have to check their second letter. Which letter comes before the other? O, then L, or L, then O. Who is going to answer? Of course, cloud. Then comes the second one, cooler. Have you got this? Okay. Now let us go. After C, we have, the other is R. Where is R? R is here. I have 2 letters. Let us check which one is going to be before the other. Here, they are common in R. I check A or I the first. Rain. I have rain. And the other one is river. Number 5, here again. Number 5, here. Which letter after R? S. Comes S. We have 2 words start with S. Let us check the second. E or T. First comes E, then comes T. Then here we have T. I have 2 words. I have common T. Check the second O or A. First comes A, and then comes top. And the last one, of course, is going to be weather. I mean W. So check the second letter E, A. Of course, A comes before water, and the other one is. Let us go to the last question here. You 3 of the words you have made in sentence of your own. Here, out of this 10, choose whatever 3 words. They want 3 words. It's up to you to use what you want, either water, tall, sea, or whatever. What I want here to write a full sentence. What does a sentence mean? A sentence is a group of words that usually contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete idea. So when you write a sentence, go back and reread it again. If you got a full idea, means this is a sentence. Okay? Don't forget that we have 3 kinds of sentence. We have, the structure of the sentence. We have simple sentence, and we said that simple sentence has 1 independent clause, 1 complete idea. It has subject and a verb, okay? And then we have compound sentence. We said that compound sentence is a sentence that consists of 2 independent clauses, and each one, and they are joined by conjunction word. As you know that we said that the conjunction word, we find it in this fun boys. Okay, F for, A for and, N for nor, B for because, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. So a compound sentence joining 2 independent clauses together by a conjunction word, and each one give a complete idea. And then we have complex sentence, and then compound complex. What I want you to focus on this year, please focus on the simple sentence and the compound sentence, okay? And you can have another type of sentence. You can have a statement, give me an information, put the word to give me an information, or you can give me a question sentence. All these are kind of sentence, and that is all. Thank you. And never forget to start your sentence with capital letter and end it with full stop. If you are going to make a question sentence, end it with a question mark. Exclamation sentence with exclamation mark, and blah 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 blah. Thank you a lot.